Station at a seminar and came over to me and said, "You're coming to a meeting next Monday." And that was the beginning of my exposure to reality changes. And I'm still as enthusiastic as she just felt like this was my sweet spot, which I think we've been married for 41 years, so she should know. Let's see, my career was on Wall Street, basically buying and selling companies. So I'm a deal junkie, a finance person. I went to business school with Rick Evans here, and he's a real star. I was just there to fill a seat. And other than reality changes, I spend a fair bit of my time counseling young professionals on career paths at San Diego State, through an organization that I'm involved with, Young Presidents Organization, and I don't know. I pick up people all the time. So, and in addition, I'm pretty much spending half my time on nonprofits and around with the city, and the other half is spending time on myself, which is a relief since I stopped work about 2004. So it's fun to not be grinding away and doing things that really matter. Thank you. Is that all right?
Yeah.
So, Chad Nelly, outside of Reality Changers, I am the Executive Vice President of Operations for ESET North America, with oversight of both Canada and the U.S. territories. Within Reality Changers, like Malcolm, I bring, operations. I work a lot with VP that you all know. I was also involved in putting together one of the first strategic frameworks, but I think it's morphed and developed well beyond that from here. And what was the fourth item? Our CEO, Andrew Lee, had met Chris at a chamber event, actually a chamber DC. They went to Washington, DC together. The following year, 2012, I actually went on that trip, met Chris as well, got engaged at I think at the time they were called, it was called the Vision Team. So I volunteered for a year on the Vision Team, and then was invited by Chris to join the board and help with some of the strategic operations. So that's my story.
My name is Maddie Kilkenny. I'm Secretary of the Board for Reality Changers. Let's see, outside of Reality Changers, I have my own government relations consulting firm. So I'm a lobbyist. As people like to say, I say government relations, it sounds far less treaty. I just started my own company, so growing a business as we speak. Let's see, oddly, as I just learned, now I know why we go on the chamber trip every year for Reality Changers. I also came to Reality Changers through the chamber trip. I shared a cab with Chris and a former RC staffer on the way to a meeting. And I knew about Reality Changers but hadn't been involved. And we ended up spending the whole afternoon together and kind of blew off everything the chamber was teaching us and talking about Reality Changers in DC all afternoon. And about 2 months later, I was on board. So it's been a fantastic experience. I know I'm missing one. No?
Hi, I'm Rick Evans. I got involved with Reality Changers, or I first heard about Reality Changers at La Jolla Presbyterian Church. One of the people that I worked with on the finance committee at the church was active with Reality Changers. At the time, they were looking for new board members, so I was invited to join the board maybe approximately 5 years ago. Currently, I am a CPA. I'm a partner in a large regional accounting firm. And I've been chairman of the finance committee for a few years. I work very closely with Ashley and Teresa on financial matters. Malcolm is also on our finance committee. We're very active in terms of our monitoring of financial activity. So I'm sure we'll get into more of that as we go forward.
Hi, I'm Heather Berkman. I think I am the newest board member. I've been on the board since the beginning of the year. And outside of Reality Changers, I work in investment. I run mutual fund strategies out of a firm that's based in New York and has offices in San Diego. And what am I missing? Oh, I came to Reality Changers through Teresa's action teams a couple of years ago. And I am very excited about all of the programs at Reality Changers and excited to be on board.
Great, thank you all. We just had a new board member
Hi.
join us. And we'll let you eat as well. But we just did a quick round of introductions. So your name, how you got involved with Reality Changers.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get you later. Sorry. Your name, how you got involved with Reality Changers, what you do outside of being on our board, and then what you do with the board.
Okay.
So
Well, as you can tell, my very relaxed nature today, I just got back from a 2.5-week vacation in Central Oregon. I was whitewater rafting and river floating and doing some fun things. So it's the one time a year I actually get to get away with my family and really disconnect and focus on them. Otherwise, the rest of the time, I am a regional president for Wells Fargo Bank. I've been with the company for 25 years this year. I started in college. I oversee all of the branches that you see. I have all of San Diego County, about 115 locations, about 1,700 team members in San Diego County. I was actually at an event at the library in San Diego, and I was with my communications manager, Louise, and got greeted by this wonderful high school student who had this amazing conversation with me and was so engaging that before I walked into this event, I stopped to speak with him. And we just started chatting. I started asking him what he was doing, and he told me about Reality Changers, and he was part of Reality Changers, and part of what they do is that they volunteer their time at events like this. And he was so well-spoken and so impressive, and I couldn't stop raving. And then Chris walks up, and I get the introduction from Luis, who had known him in some past work, and just really started talking to him and said, I've got to get to know about your organization. I am a first-generation college graduate as well, so that is very personal to me. And just to be at such, I want to say that Chris event was a very upscale event, and to run into these, to me, kids that were really holding their own and doing such a great job. And I said, there's something magic going on there. And then I came to a speech contest, and I was